Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this wonderful Saturday morning. Look at the sunshine out here. It's absolutely wonderful. 21 degrees, 17 minutes past 9, and I just thought we'd go out for a sneaky 20 or 30 minute ride to talk about a few things that I haven't spoken about on this bike yet. One of them being the quick shifter, because I know when I began making videos on this bike, I wasn't a massive fan of the quick shifter, but actually as I've ridden them more over longer distances, it really is proving to be something that's of a great source of fun. From first to second, I would say don't bother, when you're riding in the 30s and you're riding sedately, there's no use in it at all. But when you want to accelerate quickly or decelerate quickly, it's actually a really, really great bit of kit. It's a lot smoother going down than it is going up, but in general it's pretty smooth going up anyway. And I've watched other videos and other people who are more familiar with the quick shifter, or with the Shift Assist Pro, whatever BMW call it. They say this is the best incarnation on the BMW so far, so you can't do much better than that, really. I'll tell you, I just used it there from first to second as I pulled out, and it's a little bit jumpy. But these aren't the roads where we need to be checking out the quick shifter. It's more of the 40s, 50s and 60s. Now, I'll put the cruise control on, set at 29, turning the heated grips off because we don't need them when it's this kind of temperature outside. 21 degrees is lovely. These gloves by Risha, these leather summer gloves, really grippy, really comfortable, really feel like they're giving you a lot of support. Say my hay fever is terrible today, so the sunshine comes at a cost at this time of year, and it is the 13th of June today, and this time of year is peak for me. I don't know what you other hay fever sufferers are like when you're riding your bikes, but it can be quite an uncomfortable situation when you need to blow your nose and you've got your lid on. Any ideas or suggestions, people? Any thoughts on that? Please do leave a comment below. I'd be very interested to see how others cope with that situation. So it's a lovely sunny day out here. People out cycling, running, getting on with their day-to-day life as we are now allowed to have a bubble with somebody else, a friendly bubble, another household bubble within this lockdown situation. Seems to be slowly easing as certain parts of the economy begin to come back to life, so that's good news. It's a very strange time, but I will say where the roads were quieter, they're not so much quieter now, but where they were quieter, it was good fun going out, not being held up by any traffic. Now, as I switched there from third to fourth, no clutch needed, just heading straight up. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely experience. And if I'm slowing down, third to second, you know, it is actually really good. And as I'm switching up, I'm not lifting off of the accelerator as I would if I was changing gears with a clutch. So when you're changing up and down with the quick shifter, you don't need to even take, you know, don't ease up on the accelerator. Obviously, if you're going a bit too fast, it will jolt you. But if you get it right, It's really smooth. Now, I've got no idea where I'm going. Just enjoying the ride. But we're just about to hit some nice roads for a quick shift experimentation. Here we go, guys. Now, back to talking about the quick shifter. I'm going to try and make all of my gear changes via the quick shifter and just see how that works out. Speeding, you see, it's so easy to be speeding, but this is a 60, so why you need to be going more than that, I don't really know. A single dual carriageway? Single dual carriageway? What am I talking about? Gonna stop off here. Just do a live demonstration of how we tap in an address into the sat-nav. Waiting for me, which is good. Into neutral. Oh, just also, guys, the hill start, which is really good. It works downhill, uphill. All you do is you take a big hand of the brake, and you see there's a big H. So it's on hold now. So now the bike will not move. I'm rocking backwards and forwards. It's not going to move until I put it into gear and try and pull away. It's a really easy feature, okay, so you can disengage it by putting it into gear and pulling away, or you can just pull on the handle again and it will release, and now the bike is moving, okay? But if I just pull it again, it's really convenient. Excellent. So, what did I do? So I went to, you can enter an address like that. Go like this. I'm going to Writtle, so I-T-T-L. Oh, did I delete that? T-L-E. Go. Start new route. I want to take you the curvy way, so set route preferences, calculation mode, curvy roads, okay? So where to? I'm just going to the history because Writtle will be there. Go, start new route. Now we're going to see how this works. So like I said, I'm on hill start, hill hold. See, and I just pulled that off, start on first, and away she goes. Right, we're clear to the right, so we're going to go. That was first to second, to third, to fourth, to fifth, down, down, down. Guys, the quick shifter is absolutely awesome. Whatever I said about the quick shifter before, I was wrong. You know, I'm trying to get some kind of nice lean into this roundabout. Over my left shoulder, there is a vehicle coming. I'm going to let the vehicle go, know that I'm indicating left now. And this is a 60, this road. No clutch needed at all. Up to 60, cruise on. The quick shifter makes life so much easier. So on a long journey, it will really make things a lot easier. And I'll only be touching in traffic, or if I'm parking up, that sort of thing. It's very slow. And then if I want to kick out the cruise control, you can just touch the brake or the clutch. So that was the clutch. You can also, I think, if you shift down, change gears, then it kicks you out of the cruise control. So there are lots of ways of doing that. You see, you've just given money to the police for nothing. So silly. We've all done it, we've all been there. Not so long ago I had to go to court myself to keep my licence. But that was only for, well, I say only, but it's just for repeat offences of a very minimal excess in speed. And it's very easy to do if you're not paying attention, if you're a bit tired. So I'm not a great fan of the way the law works with the licensing. I think if you've done a manoeuvre or caused an accident or caused some harm, if you've done something dangerous, then of course, you know, your licence should be revoked. But totting up for minor offences where no one was in danger, it was a very minor excess speed situation. I think I'm in the wrong lane. I think that it should be looked at on its merits, each and every case. So I did clutch into first gear there, guys. I'm not clutching anymore. And in Dynamic Pro, it is definitely the most lively of the scenarios, the most lively of the riding modes. It's really, really nice. And like I said, it's a beautiful day out here today. The kind of day where you just want to go on a road trip through the small towns, stop at a cafe for lunch, make your way back. And if you keep your eye on the weather apps, you can also hopefully guarantee that you don't get wet, because that's one of my worst things. I really can't stand riding in the rain. I don't think anybody likes riding in the rain, but I just can't stand it. For safety reasons, and then for the fact that you have to spend so long cleaning the bike afterwards. I mean, even this bike with the shaft drive, no chain to worry about, but I'm still not a great fan of having to ride through the rain. So yeah, guys, that was just a quick blast, really, on the down into the 40. That's what catches you out as well. You know, they seem to change the speed limits such a lot. When I was a kid, some 20 years ago, first starting out driving, a lot of these roads were just 60s, and then they've recently, or in recent history, been changing them to 40s and 50s, and that's where it becomes a little bit tiresome to be going 60, 40, 50, 50, 60, you know. And when they chuck a few speed cameras in, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's just easy money. But there you go. Yeah, so, you know, just a quick ride-out video today, really, not much going on. I've shown you the hill holds feature, which is excellent. Going through the quick shifter, and really just give it a try. Keep going through it. You can get the Gear Shifter Pro, Gear Shift Assist Pro. I'm just going to say Auto Blipper. Okay, you can get the Auto Blipper retrofitted for about 350 quid, I think. So I don't know, if you're going to be doing a fair amount of riding, it might be something worth considering for some of you out there. Something else that I need to tell you is that if you stop the bike with the heated grips on, it remembers that they're on, and when you turn the bike on again, they come on. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, my hands are getting warm. Why are my hands getting warm? And it's because the heated grips were on last time I turned the bike off. So that's something to bear in mind. It will remember that and leave those heated grips on when you start the bike back up. So yeah, the ride of the bike, guys, I mentioned it once before. I am a tall guy, I'm 6'3", The knees are bent but comfortable. It's an upright position. I find it really comfortable. It's really manoeuvrable, flickable, as people like to say. Really flickable, this bike. Into the 30 from the 40, you know. So yeah, really flickable, easily to manoeuvre. And I did mention, somebody commented, Dave commented on one of my videos earlier this week, and I said that the bike was heavy, but I suppose, as Dave, you quite rightly say, it depends what bike you're coming from. So if you're coming from a 650 up to a 1250, then obviously it's going to be a bit heavier. But if you're coming down from a GS or something like that, then it's going to be a little bit more nimble. So yeah, you know, it just all depends on what you're coming from in regards to what the situation is. So I put it on twisty, and it's going to take me down the smaller roads, which is nice. Which is nice. See there, I just used the auto blip from first to second there, and it was jolty. So maybe it takes getting used to, a bit of understanding as to when to use it. But at lower speeds like this, definitely not the thing. So what else? The mirrors, I've mentioned them before, they're very good, the mirrors. Very, very good. Indicator system works nicely. I find the indicators are fine. Some people I know have complained about the switchgear. I think the switchgear is absolutely fine on these bikes, no problem at all. Just, you know, on a day like today, guys, it's just a real pleasure to be out. Let's see if I can see it. It's a straight left and I can't see. Now, the sat-nav wants me to go right, but I know the road's showing a sign closed, so I'm not going to see a road closed, see, so I would like to go that way, but it's closed. Such a shame. Sat-nav, I don't know if you can see, it's trying to turn me around. And I'll tell you when it recalculates. Big look over my right shoulder. Guys, always remember your lifesavers. It's easy to forget, but when you're in a car, you don't need to worry about looking over your right shoulder, because if something hits you, you're sitting in a metal case covered with airbags. On a bike, well, it's not so nice if you get hit. Oh yeah, one thing I will say, sometimes, every now and again on this bike, the gears disappear on me. So where you've got the gear indicator there, it just goes blank. When I'm parking, maybe, when I'm stopped the bike and I'm trying to get from, maybe if I've stopped in third by mistake, and the gears just disappear, which is a bit weird. It's a little bit odd. You can see here, but this has changed somehow on me. Ah, should have turned right there, Philip. And sat-nav will renegotiate me again. There we go. Oh, it's taking me that way. Fair enough. Yeah. So the gears, they sometimes disappear, which is a bit strange. It's a bit odd. And first to second, if you don't kick it hard enough, you'll hit neutral, I've found. Which is a little bit frustrating, a little bit strange. There you go. I think every bike has its quirks, and things you need to get used to. And I just think it's worth mentioning to you guys, that's all. So if, you know, my experience is that, and so, you know, other people have the same experience, then you just know that it's something that's in development with BMW. It's a characteristic of the bike, and not something specifically wrong with yours. Just a little bit of a go with the quick shifter. Again, it's just an absolute beauty, really. Down, down, down. It's just so good, really. So guys, listen, get out there today, okay? It's a lovely day. Beautiful sunshine. Perfect weather for a ride. And, well, to be honest, in the UK, you can never be too sure when the next good sunny day's coming. So you do need to take advantage of that situation, you know. As we come into the beautiful village of Writtle, I bid you all farewell. Have a wonderful day, and if you are out there riding today, keep safe, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to give me a like, give me a like. Of course, if you'd like to subscribe, then you know, these videos will hit your inbox without you even thinking about it, by the magic of the internet. So, you know, hopefully I'll see some more of you on the list. And for those of you who are new and haven't watched before, I hope you come back. Thanks for watching. Until then, guys, until next time, ride safe, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much indeed. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.